combating nutrition disinformation and general bull. It's Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Instagram Live. And we're here with another episode of Jimmy Rants. And if you're brand new to Jimmy Rants, here's how it works. We start off on Instagram Live. So go follow me at Instagram, LIVINLOWCARBMAN. You can join me just like Grandma Does Keto and Joshua Winslow and TJ Schwindel just did. So thank you guys for being here. We got a lot more coming in here on this Jimmy Rants. Then you can watch it for up to 24 hours on replay. And then we pop it over onto YouTube so that you can watch it. We archive all the past episodes there. And then finally, we have a Jimmy Rants podcast, which has the best of the best highlighted moments of this here show. All right, guys, today's Jimmy Rants is being recorded on Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve to everybody. Merry Christmas to you if you're watching this live. And there's a lot of thinking right now about gifts and what you should give for other people that are the loved ones in your life. And you're always trying to seek out what's that perfect gift for someone. And a lot of times we forget about probably the most important person in our life. It's you. And so if the most important person in your life is you, and it should be, not in a conceited way, but in a way showing that you are valued, shouldn't you want to give that very important, valued person in your life the best possible gift you could find? Absolutely. So the best gift you could ever give yourself is to start caring about your health. Now that seems weird because so many of us that are on here already do care about our health. But think back to that time when you didn't. I'll think back to 410-pound Jimmy Moore and the guy that was on 3 prescription medications for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, breathing problems. I was eating junk food like it was nothing. Didn't even think about the health ramifications of what all of that crappy garbage was doing to my body. And I didn't care about my health. I didn't care about what I was eating and the ramifications that would come from that. Had I been given that gift at that time, before I got to 410 pounds, had I been given the gift of actually caring about my health, maybe I would have warded off obesity, morbid obesity. Maybe I would have warded off being put on prescription drugs. Maybe I would have warded off probably what will be a lifetime battle to be as optimally healthy as possible, making as many good choices as possible henceforth. But I think back to all those years I wasted eating junk and just really, at the end of the day, not caring about my health. And so maybe you're watching this live on Instagram, maybe on the replay on Instagram, maybe you're watching it on YouTube, or you're listening to it on the Jimmy Rants podcast. Maybe you are one of those people that hasn't yet turned the switch on in your brain to say, hey, I need to give a crap for the first time in my life. I want you to give yourself the best gift you will ever give it. Because making the decision to start caring about my health at the age that I did, I was 32 years old when that happened. Had I not done it at 32 and I waited till, say, 42, guess what? I might not have been here at 42. I lost my brother at 41. So who's to say that I would have survived to 42 had I not made a change? And yes, I'm still a work in progress. Yes, I still have challenges in the day-to-day. And yes, it's still an extremely difficult journey some days, trying to deal with why I still have a little bit of excess weight on the body, even though my health markers are all really good. All of those things are challenging, but I'm well past the time of where I didn't care about my health anymore. Anybody relate with this, that when you made that decision that you were going to start caring about your health, that was such the best gift you could have possibly given yourself? And again, we're in the holiday season as of the recording of this, and so we always think about all these gifts for the loved ones in our life. But what better gift for the loved one in your life, you, than the gift of caring about your health? All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Welcome in, welcome in. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for being here. All righty. Any comments, you guys? Thanks for being here. Christine says, glad I caught alive. Well, welcome, Keto Christine. Thanks for being here. Joshua Winslow says, I started caring about my health on October 17th this year. So that's not that long, Joshua. Blood pressure and resting heart rate is down. Sleep apnea is gone. And I've lost 48 pounds so far and feeling great. Joshua, that is amazing, dude. I'm so proud of you. And you are now... You now can't help but care about your health, right? Because you're already seeing the ramifications of what a ketogenic diet is helping you to do, and you'll continue to add to the knowledge. What you know today will be infinitesimal compared to what you'll know a year from now. And a year from now, what you'll know a year from now will be infinitesimal to what you'll know 2 years from now. So constantly learn and keep learning. Thank you, Low Carb Keto for Life. Merry Christmas to you and Christine. Love and appreciate you both very, very much. Thank you for that. Thank you for all the Christmas greetings, you guys. Keto Christine, is the best Christmas gift you can give your family, too. Yeah, I want to focus on individuals first and foremost, because I think a lot of people, they don't give themselves that gift. So if you haven't been given that gift yourself of caring about your health, but really, here's the thing. You can't make family members care about their health. I found this out with my brother, Kevin. He died at 41 of heart disease, morbid obesity, and type 2 diabetes. And I tried to make him care about his health. He had a series of heart attacks that really made it challenging for the rest of his life when he was in his early 30s, and it killed him less than a decade later. And so getting other people to care about their health is not nearly as simple as getting you to care about your health. So while, yes, you want to be an influence on those loved ones and family members in your life to try to give them that care ability regarding their health, at the end of the day, it's got to be up to them, and it's going to be up to them to make that choice. Hello, Dory. Thanks for being here. All right. Thank you, Emily's Keto Life 1985. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate that. Sherry Smile said, if I had known how much better I would feel by eating right, I would have started sooner. Yeah, we all would have. I thought I was just getting older and I just need to live that way. Now I see the difference. Sherry, you're nailing it. I don't think people know what they don't know. That's a weird turn of phrase, but they don't know what they don't know because they haven't experienced what it feels like to care about their health. I can tell you, I used to just mindlessly shove stuff in my mouth. I mean, I didn't care what it was. I didn't look at a nutrition facts label. If it looked good to my eyes and then it tasted somewhat good at the time with my sugary, carb-addicted self, and I was stuffing it in my pie hole, and it had some semblance of tasting good. Even if it didn't taste good, I was still eating it because I'd feel guilty about, oh, I bought this ding-dong, ho-ho, whatever, and it really didn't taste that good. I would still eat it because, well, I paid money for it. So once you start caring about your health, you care about what you put in your mouth, you give a crap for maybe the first time in your life, it is truly the best gift you could ever give yourself. We have to take care of ourselves first, so then we can help others. Nancy, you're right. And then we can be the example for others. And when I mean by example, I mean not actually showing them what to do, but getting them to say, oh, wow, I want what you got. And so it could be very powerful. Ashton says, I was 60 when I started making my health priority with keto. It's never too late. Never, ever, ever too late. And I hate these people that get to a certain age, we'll say 50, and they turn 50 and they're just like, well, it's all downhill from here. And when things start to go downhill, they don't stop to think that maybe because they don't give a crap about their health, that's why they're going downhill, rather than making choices that will make themselves healthier. And then by extension from that, they get healthier because they start caring perhaps for the first time. Dory says, 2 years in April since I started caring about my health, and what I've learned is mind-blowing. And you're continuing to learn, Dory. That's the cool thing I love about Colorful Keto with Dory. So go follow her, you guys. Is you're constantly learning, you're constantly sharing. You have a spice for life unlike anybody else I know. And so keep being you, Dory, and keep learning. We're all learning ever since we changed our lives. Keto Christine says, I started taking care of my health on February. My dad passed away. I don't want my kids to have to watch me suffer. Yeah, I'm watching my parents, both of my parents right now in their late 60s, dealing with a lot of stuff. My dad, he's not all there mentally anymore. It's too young to, I'm just a little over 20 years from being his age now. And I don't want to be in that state at all. And I won't, by the way, because of my healthier choices. But his bad choices, and continue to be bad choices, are what's leading to all of this. It's not inevitable, but it is inevitable if you're eating crappy garbage. And then my mom is dealing with a lot of challenges right now. So really, really interesting that a motivation for caring about your health, maybe for the first time, is watching your parents and other older loved ones. TJ Schwingel, I'm slaughtering your name, sorry about that, says, love the information you share. Keto since March, hitting the gym 3 times a week. I'm 56 years old. My son said to me yesterday, Mom, it's great to see you looking so healthy. Hey, that's cool. When your own son tells you, Mom, dude, you're looking good, then you know you're doing a good thing. Hello, Steph Dodier. Thanks for being here. You don't know, what do you don't know, but you can't unring the bell. I think I know what you're saying there, Dory, but thank you for saying it. The problem is I make a conversation or a comment like 5 minutes ago, and then I read a comment where somebody's responding, and I totally forgot what was said, so... Low carb keto for life. Been trying to turn my health around since 2015. Diet controlled diabetic the last 5 to 6 years. I have a normal A1C and cholesterol. So you gave yourself the gift of caring about your health. Looks like right about 3-4 years ago. So kudos to you. It's all uphill from here. Hashtag Dory says. Yeah. Wanda says, I started on June the 4th, 2018. And yeah, it's amazing. We remember these days. For me, it was January 1st, 2004, when I started caring about my health. I read a diet book. I had a little bit of prodding of life circumstances at the time. And I knew the time was right, that I needed to make a change. Little did I know that when I was making these changes, that it would be a lifelong change, that it would be a permanent and healthy lifestyle change. At the time, it was just another diet I was trying, and yet that gift I gave myself, thankfully getting a diet book for Christmas that year, I literally got the gift of health from my mother-in-law when she gave me Dr. Atkins's book, and I read that book cover to cover, and I thought, man, I got to give this a go. And now here we are all these years later, almost 15 years later, and now I'm one of the voices out there that's sharing about this with people around the world. So it's pretty neat once you give that gift to yourself to start caring about your health, that you then have this new gift that pops up that makes you want to share it with everybody you know. As for 2018, lower blood pressure, not having to take blood pressure medication every day unless blood pressure is high, heart rate on hold, or heart rate meds on hold, and looking for more progress in 2019. It will. It'll give you great progress as you continue on your journey. Ashton says, I started on January 1st, 2018, so I'm coming up on the 1-year keto-versary. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Once you start caring, you start seeing results, then other people see results. And when I say results, I'm not always talking about weight loss. Obviously, weight loss is a very easy one to see, but sometimes people see a vibrancy in you. They see that you have more energy. They see that you're alive again, that your brain health has woken up. And so all of those things are gifts that you give back to people once you give the gift of starting caring about yourself. Everybody else notices, and that's the gift that you give them. All right, guys, that's it for this Christmas Eve edition of Jimmy Rants. Thanks so much for watching. I'm not coming on Christmas Day. You guys have fun with your family. I'll be back after the holiday's over tomorrow. But we really appreciate you being here. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. JimmyRants.com is the website. If you've missed any of the past episodes, go check them out. We have them on YouTube. So just type in Jimmy Rants, you'll find them there. But we do start off on Instagram Live. So give yourself the gift of following me on Instagram Live at Livin' Low Carb Man, LIVIN LOWCARBMAN. And I go on usually about twice a day when it's not Christmas Day. And I do these rants. I also have a Jimmy Rants podcast on Apple Podcasts. And you can give me a great gift today if you went and wrote a review on Jimmy Rants podcast on Apple Podcasts. Really appreciate that, you guys. JimmyRants.com. So until next time, we'll see you then.